This is the sauce. Coming up on tonight's show, we've got 4 more amazing unsigned artists that you voted through.
We got a kind of support gig at Stereophonics. They were playing a big gig up in Glasgow, and we got the after show party, and it was like a kind of big showcase gig with XFM and that. But we blew it. We ended up arguing with Kelly Jones. And
did you?
Yeah, really fighting at the time.
Did you have a punch up?
My brother had him in the headlock and all that.
Really?
Yeah. And that was it.
Yeah, we basically broke into somewhere and filmed it at 6 AM before anyone showed up. Yeah, and it turned out pretty well.
Because at the end, aren't you, you're legging it away? Did someone turn up? Is that what you're running away from?
We don't do pay to play. We refuse to do it. And if we have done it, we give all the tickets away for free, and then we'll deal with the promoters afterwards. Really? And we pissed a few people off doing it. But at the end of the day, we've played to a packed house. Loads of people have drank. So they've made money, and we've walked away with nothing, but we've put a good show on.
We'll be chatting to them and checking out their videos later on. Ben caught up with the guys from Cazbarn, who have very generously offered a week's free recording at their recording studio in the Cheshire countryside.
So we just thought we'd offer our services. 7 days lockout to the winners of the source. Plenty of time to put together, at the very least, an excellent EP.
Brilliant. Well, thanks Joel, thanks Dan for having us at the Cazbarn and for the brilliant prize. They're giving you a week's lockdown in the Cazbarn if you win. So get voting.
Plus, we'll be checking out the spooky goings on at the awesome venue Antwerp Mansions.
If you're an artist or a creative, come down because we'd like to see you.
And I got to meet the legendary band The Hollies.
She's such a kill for me. When I die for her, she set my spirit free.
May the source be with you.
But more of that later on in the show. But first, let's go and check up with Ben, who's sat with Urban Rye.
Thanks, Lucy. I'm joined by Kev and Courtney from Urban Rye, and they got through with their track Sounds of the Summer. Lads, well done, congratulations. Cheers, made it through.
Cheers.
All good. So tell us a little bit about Urban Rye. How long have you been going now, Courtney?
So started the story. Started a band maybe about 4 or 5 years ago now.
Yeah.
And I was in prison at the time. Started writing a few tunes, and then when I got out, picked up a guitar, started trying to learn. But I couldn't really play the guitar. Obviously, you can't pick up a guitar and play it. So I got another guy, and he kind of taught me guitar and put chords to the lyrics and that, to the kind of melodies I was writing. And then after a while, once I'd learned, I just kind of kicked him out, got in a real band. So I got my cousins across my island, and 3 of them joined the band with me, and just started doing gigs, recorded some tunes, started taking off for us, got a bit of local press and that, started doing like gigs in underground venues, lockups and stuff like that. It just took off. Next time we're getting national press, won Scotland national press, and next time brought a single, got the UK top 40, sold 5,000 copies. So it was like, we got a kind of support gig at Stereophonics. They were playing a big gig up in Glasgow, and we got the after show party, and it was like a kind of big showcase gig with XFM and that. But we blew it. We ended up arguing with Kelly Jones. And
did you?
Yeah, really fighting at the time.
Did you have a punch up?
My brother had him in the headlock and all that.
Really?
Yeah. And that was the XFM. Like, you'll never get played in XFM again in Glasgow. But they were brand new. It was just heat of the moment stuff. But
just at the time this was happening, it's like Kev's phoned me up one day and he's been like, my mate that owns a classic grand in Glasgow has been, do your band want to back up Sean Ryder? He's DJing. And Kevin's like, well, why Sean Ryder? And I'm like, Kevin, get into this. This guy's a legend, you know what I mean? Yeah. So we ended up doing a gig and
no fighting.
Thanks to Kev, he got him on board.
I wrote a song, Geordie Best. It's not actually it's not a tribute to Georgie Best, it's more about that he was like a rock and roll footballer, do you know what I mean? He was the only one, so it's all about that. It's about throwing it away and kind of blowing up.
Yeah.
So I wrote the lyrics and I done all that, so I was thinking, I was hoping Sean Ryder would do the track, so I got the manager that booked Sean Ryder for the gig and phoned down and said, do you think he would come and do it in the studio? And he would, but word get back to me, he's got a publishing deal here and they can't do record labels and stuff, I've not been able to do it. But I was like, I wasn't giving up, so I was like, no, I'm going to get him. So I was at the venue, we were bringing my ramps and that, and they're like, oh, we're just going to send a taxi to the airport just now to pick him up. I was like, I'll get him, don't worry. So I went down to the airport, stand there, Mr. Ryder. I was just like, Sean, in here. He thought I was a chauffeur. So he jumped in the back of my car and I'm driving, he's in the back. He's just driving it on. But I put on the CD, because I already recorded the song, minus his bits, I put on the CD, and I goes, I'm the kid that was asking you to do the song, and he was like, well, I don't think I can do it because of this and that. I was like, look, there's the lyrics and that. So I heard him in the back chuckling away, you know, laughing at the lyrics and all that. That's quite good. He's like, do you know what? After the gig at night, he's like, I'll do it. And we were like, you're kidding. So that night after the gig, I started watching and he was getting a bit, do you know what I mean? He was getting a bit worse for wear and worse for wear. I was like, no, he's not going to do it. So he's like, so I stayed sober. I was like, I'm not drinking, I'm making sure this happens.
Yeah.
So end of the night, I was like, you come back, he's like, look, I'm going to the hotel, but look, I promise, I'll come out, but this is 3 in the morning. I'm like, I'll just come now. No, I need to go to the hotel, I need a shiver, I need to straighten myself up, then I'll come. But the studio was right across from this hotel, but I thought, that's it, he's not going to do it. So I was like, right, fair dues. 2 hours later, he phones up, he's like, right, he's still there. I was like, yeah, he's like, right, get the vodka. That was just vodka straight in the vocal booth. He was just done the whole song.
That's
and
incredible.
It's brilliant, man. It's
Brilliant.
Brilliant, turned it well.
Quite famed in Scotland for getting
Very
a
big.
lot of people.
West of Scotland,
You've sold out the O2 Academy in Glasgow. You've, you know, it's how many
Sold out the
people are
garage.
coming out to the gigs?
Oh,
Is it over 1,000? Or?
Over 1,000 gigs, aye.
Well, let's have a look at your track. It's called The Sound of the Summer, and it's Urban Rye.
Bad
That was Urban Rye with Sound of the Summer.
Coming up in part 2, we'll be chatting with Broken Links and we'll be showing you what we got up to at Antwerp Mansion.
Particularly her.